Hey guys, what's going on? It's Teenage Night, and I am back to start Kevin Harper's sophomore season. Normally these things are live commentary, but I guess I didn't have my microphone plugged in or something, and it was recorded on my laptop mic, and it sounded awful. So I took the first 3 games of the season, and I combined them all into one video that is going to be a very jump-cutty type of video. I'm going to be showing very few plays. That was just the first run of the season. Only reason that one made it in. The rest of them will be big runs or important plays and stuff like that. And this game is against Washington State to start the season. And I have pretty high hopes going into this season. I mean, last season we almost made it to the Big Ten Championship before losing to Penn State and then getting sent to the Gator Bowl to play Florida, which we did end up winning. And Kevin Harper ended up on the Heisman watch list with, I think, like 1,700 yards and 20 TDs or something like that. I mean, it was a very strong season. And really, there weren't a lot of weak points at our team besides the fact that we were not a good second half team. So that was one thing I was hoping we could improve on this season. And I jumped way late in the game now. And as you can see, we're down 20-3 to an unranked team. It does not look too good for us at this moment in time. And we're trying to move downfield and get something. And right here, Kevin Harper fights and gets his first touchdown of the year. Hopefully first of many on the season. So now it's 20-10 with about 2.5 minutes to go. We've got to pull off a miracle. And I ran this play probably 3 or 4 times in a row just calling hurry up, because it was the only play that was working. But eventually, I did get subbed out. So now on 4th and 4, Stave takes the snap, rolls up to his left side, tries to throw on the run. It falls incomplete, and we lose the first game of the season, 27-10. The reason this video will have the final scores up in the corners is because I didn't show the actual final score of it. So that is the final score of the games. As you can see, this game didn't even look close by the end of it at all. And we pretty much played like crap through most of it. The line wasn't really blocking. Anytime they did, I got a decent gain. But most of the game, Washington State was just able to tear us apart. 22 carries, 111 yards, a touchdown, 5 catches for 88 yards. I think 3 or 4 of those came on that last drive. Now on to the next game. The second game of the season came after 2 bye weeks. Weeks 2 and 3, we did not have a game. And week 4, we come in to play Bowling Green, who was ranked number 12 in the country. I didn't think Bowling Green really ever had a good football program, so it was kind of confusing at first, but I was happy they were ranked because that gave us an opportunity to beat a ranked team and move back up in the rankings, because as you can see, we dropped all the way down to 21. So now here we go in this game, already down 7-0, and once again, hardly any blocking. That, I think, was the first run of the game, and that's why I showed you that play. So now 3rd and 2, we're trying to do something today to try to rebound from that loss. Down the sideline, huge gain. Finally get brought down after a 24-yard gain. And after this game was Ohio State. So this is pretty much a must-win game to try to get some momentum. And we're already down 14-3, trying to do something before halftime. Juke one man out, break a tackle, and then immediately brought down after a 20-yard gain. So now still about 30 seconds to go in the second half. From shotgun, takes a snap, throws, gets across the first down line, breaks a tackle, now into field goal range, and brought down about the 15-yard line. We would get a touchdown out of that, but we would not get the 2-point conversion. So that's why it's 14-9. And now we have a chance to take the lead. And I tried. I was trying every game. And it's just, sometimes this offensive line doesn't want to do anything for us. And sometimes Stave doesn't make the correct reads, but right there he does. First down for Kevin Harper before getting brought down there. So now 2nd and 4, under a minute to go, down by 9, takes the snap. And I was wide open for a touchdown, and he threw it to the other side of the field, got a 6-yard gain to TJ Watt. But we also ended up losing this game. We got the TD, got the extra point, could not recover the onside kick. So now we're 0-2. It did not look like a very good start for us, especially not losing to Washington State as bad as we did, and then coming in and losing to a number 12 Bowling Green. So now we're 0-2 heading into Ohio State, which is now a must-win game. But first we will see how Kevin Harper did on this game. 18 carries, 75 yards, 4 catches, 68 yards. Like I said, not a lot of blocking from the offensive line. Now we move on to game number 3, which was against Ohio State. They're ranked number 13. We only dropped one, surprisingly, after losing that game to Bowling Green. And like I said before, this is a must-win game. So first possession of the day, handoff to Kevin Harper, and has a first down on a 6-yard gain. Last season, it took a lot to win this game. And on the first drive, we drove all the way down inside the 5, pitches back to Harper. Harper gets good blocking, and touchdown Wisconsin. So we got off to an early 7-0 lead, and then our defense held them. So now 3rd and 1 near the end of the first, and Stave actually makes a pretty decent pass to TJ Watt for a 22-yard gain. So now we come out on 2nd and 3, and hand off to Harper again, and he's breaking tackles, got the first down before finally being brought down. So off to a very, very good start in this game so far. 3rd and 3, hand off to Harper to the outside, good blocking, and down inside the 5-yard line, an 8-yard gain. We do get a touchdown, but then they would respond with 2. So we started out winning 14-0, and now we're tied at 14 here nearing the end of the second quarter. So now 6 seconds to go in shotgun, takes the snap, and he's holding it too long. He's sacked, fumbles the ball, and Wisconsin recovers within field goal range. So that would lead to a 17-14 deficit, and then Ohio State scored, and now we're down by 10. So we're going to need a miracle to win this game at this point. And going into the fourth quarter on 4th and 1, still down by 10. And they're going to give it to Harper to count on him to get the first, and he is stuffed. Once again, pitiful blocking. 1st and 10, 2.5 minutes to go. He throws, finds Harper. Harper jukes. And really, Kevin Harper was the only thing keeping them alive right now. So it looks like they're going to run the same exact play again, and throws to Harper. And he's got another first down. About 2 minutes to go in the game here. They would sub him out, and Stave got picked off. We do get the ball back with a minute to go, so now we're really going to need a miracle. Go to Kevin Harper, jukes out a defender, race to the end zone, touchdown Harper. So now it's a 3-point ball game, and it comes down pretty much to an onside kick. There is very little hope that we will get the ball back after this. And it is recovered by Ohio State. Not a good thing. We do, however, end up getting the ball back. So on 3rd and 4, takes the snap, and he holds on to it a little bit too long and goes down. And with having no timeouts, we would run out of time. So in a season that I had very high expectations for, we fall to 0-3. I have not played game number 4 yet, and the reason all of these were bunched into one episode really is because I sat down and recorded all 3 of these episodes pretty much at the same time and never checked to see if my mic was fully plugged in, and I guess it wasn't. Hopefully it is now, and hopefully it will be for the next few games, but it kind of sucks to start this way, and we're going to really need to rebound here. So there we see Harper's stats: 23 carries, 92 yards, a touchdown, 6 catches for 105 yards and a touchdown. And the next game, we get to play Boston College, who was unranked. But obviously, we finally fall to the unranked. And it only took 3 losses in a row, but we are finally there. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. You come back to see us play Boston College. I do apologize if this seems very rushed. That is because it really was. And I just wanted to get all 3 of these out there. So, like I said, hopefully you enjoyed this one, and you come back for the next one.